That's funny to see a hearse over here in just 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks. Last time I was here, there was an 80s Cadillac hearse that went by, and now there's this kind of forlorn DeVille with probably the North Star, which is one of the worst engines ever made. Look at this shit. I just got to this street, man. I just got here. Mamma mia. And when you're really stinking rich and you want to flaunt it, there you go. And it's purple on top of that. Ming. Now there's a rare Lexus. I remember I saw this brand new when it came out in 2002. And I don't know, it's a weird car because it's a good looking car, but I don't know what it is. I think at the time it was much more impressive because it was so sleek and aerodynamic, and now it's I don't know, it looks maybe too bubbly or something. That's pretty sure that's the replacement for the original SC400. Yeah, I got off my keister to get you a better view of that. Funny because I had a customer today come and buy a couple ads for me today, and he's got a Jaguar XK8, which is also become as obscure as this. Yeah, like that gold though. That's really cool. Usually those cars are always silver. Okay, I've never seen anything like that before. What is this car, like what, 15 years old? How is that possible? How is that freaking possible? God dang, that's crazy. Well, there's something you don't see often, a Cadillac limousine. That's very likely for a funeral service, I'm betting. Oh, you see that, guys? Dare to be different. Look at that green. It's almost like a midnight green, if there's such a thing. I don't even care what the car is. It's gorgeous. Unlike everything else that's freaking colorless. Well, isn't this strange? Did I have a premonition yesterday or something? I was just thinking about how I haven't seen one of these yet. And they've been out for how long now? Like over 6 months, since November, I think. And now it's July. And there's one right there. They finally made a two-door. And it's an EV. And it's got problems big time. Because it's a Chrysler product. Not the most successful Subaru, but definitely cool. And frankly, a lot of times when things are made in limited numbers, that makes them even more cooler. Yeah, man. It's the little Subaru Camino. There it is. Again, there's this Intrepid. This is like the third time I think I see this car. I would like to do a video of it one day if I could find it when it's actually clean, because look, it's not all rusted out or anything. And I think this car's from out west or from the States. It's got the bracket in the front for a license plate. And actually on top of that, I think it is from the States, because I don't think I've ever seen any of these cars red around here. But again, it's getting hard to find those cars now. Around here anyway. Man, is that cool or what? I don't even know if my camera on my phone's actually picking up how true that green is. Because there's a light compensation thing, eh? Right here at the Aston Martin dealer here in Montreal. And speaking of cars that caught my eye, next to the Aston Martin dealer is the Jaguar Land Rover dealer. And that, I think, is an XK8. What year is it though? Is this thing actually new or is it pre-owned? I'm almost thinking it's used just because it actually has a color. I mean, look at all this here. I mean, wow, on a Sunday morning at a gas station. Those are the types of wheels and tires are usually on a heavy truck, I think. That is the craziest Ram of its type I think I've ever seen. That, my friends, was already a classic when it came out in 2003, the Mercury Marauder. And of course, based on the Crown Victoria Panther platform, rear-wheel drive, 4.6 liter V8, dual exhaust. This is a police pack car, and boy, that's a nice surprise to see that. I actually rode in one of these many years ago. Very sweet. And the guy who owned it also had a Bluesmobile replica of a 74 Monaco. So I figured out, why not, since it's modern, pretty much, not old enough in my book to qualify for a feature, but still, look at that. It's in great condition, you know. And the last hurrah for Mercury muscle, basically, in the early 2000s. They really only made these, I think, 2 years. Cool to see that among all the freaking boring cars everywhere. Oh my God. Well, now you know why I can't drive legally. I can't even go up and see what that badge is on that. I'm telling you, that totally looks like a freaking armored tactical unit. What else would it be? Look at this thing. It says get the fuck out of my way big time, even more than that Bentley. That's weird. And there's, I'm trying to figure out what that T was a symbol for. It's not truck. Maybe it's Tata. Look at this amazingly beautiful automobile. And you know one of the reasons why I love it? Look at the color, it's awesome. Sometimes you see now and then one that's gray or white. I mean, come on! It's a super car. It should have a super color just like that. No? And look at that, just a few cars up. When do you ever see these? Maybach. I remember I was working, I think I was working in like a retail store. That was like over 20 years ago. That's when this model came out. And yeah, it's really made by Mercedes, but man, that is different. That's what I'm talking about. The two-tone colors, the wheels, the chrome around the whole, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like it's like, hey, you know what? I've made it, and I want everybody to notice. Just like that Lamborghini down there, you know? That's the way I would roll, except if I was rich like Jay Leno, I'd be driving a 59 Cadillac every day. And there's the Supra I saw. I don't believe it. I thought that when I saw him turn in the corner, I said, that's the same freaking Maybach I just saw. No, this one is a solid black. That is weird. I've never ever seen two of these cars, the same model and make a rare model like that in the span of like 10 minutes. That's crazy. Show you how much money there is around here on this street here. Wow, this Lexus is really eye-catching. It caught my eye right away and I'm visually impaired. A white Lexus with a white interior. This thing must be from Florida, man. I guarantee you, there's no way this thing was sold here new. I know cars, man. I know the whole like sociology of cars. I could write a book on it. I dig it. Different. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's colorless, it's noticeable. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? Well, here's one for my new series I started last year in the summer, and I'm doing it again. I'm saying this to my friend who's near me, my friend Grant. This is my series called okay, that's a really bizarre coincidence. That just happened. I can't believe that just happened. That modern, whatever the fuck it was, just drove by in the same colors as this old Lincoln Zephyr that's been repainted or it's a wrap or whatever. And it's this it. You never saw that series I did last year? It's called Cars That Caught My Eye. Yeah. This is such an obscure car. It was basically really a Ford Fusion, you know, which is actually a good car. My landlord had one. Hey, what's this ahead of it? Do I like this or not? What's this, a Jeep? Jeep! I like when I see these airs of the old school, you know, like on this 4Runner. It's a good looking truck, but this is look a lot cooler. The color's right. I like that old school 70s, 80s striping. It's got the gold wheels. It's got it going on, baby. Oh, buddy. Holy cow, I barely got that. What? A stretch. Was that a town car? What the hell was that? Some kind of modified town car. Me. Whoa, okay, that's a weird catch, eh? Certainly not talking about this Mac that I filmed I don't know how many times. Yeah, that's a new one. Some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of a goosed up tutor service, I guess is what it is. It's bizarre. Okay, forget about the color. That's a very cool car, right? They brought back the Supra. It's got those nice classic sports car lines. But the fact of the matter is, not to be negative, it's got a BMW engine, for crying out loud. What the hell is wrong with you at Toyota? You make excellent 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder V6s, V8s. What the hell do you need a BMW motor for? That's absolutely ridiculous. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is thinking outside the box. You know what I'm saying? It's purple, it's different. Got the flares. Yes.